We're going to start with the headlines. You guys ready for the headlines? Do the thing. Hell
yeah. Your first headline. The first confirmed case of polio in nearly a decade was detected in New York last week. Sources have confirmed that the infected man is, in fact, no longer walking here.
Go on, get on board. They're all dumb. Scientists in Washington State are renaming the Asian giant hornet, also referred to as the murder hornet, determining the usage of Asian in the name to be unintentionally racist towards anti-Asian sentiment. From now on, the bug will be called the Jewish bumblebee.
Car company Tesla has filed a trademark claim for a Texas-shaped logo. The logo should pair nicely with the company owner Elon Musk and his Texas-shaped head.
It does. Come on, God
He's
damn.
apparently here. A lot of Tesla drivers in the audience tonight.
All right, everybody,
Doubt
get on board.
But
A Chinese banking scandal has caused money belonging to countless ordinary Chinese citizens to disappear. When reached for comment, a spokesperson from the Chinese government said, quote, "The thieves are raffing all the way to the bank." All right. Well, not worth it.
A man killed himself in an act of devotion and love after leaving his son in a hot car. I think a better act of devotion and love would have been maybe cracking a window.
The United States have proposed a trade for WNBA superstar Brittany Griner. The United States will receive Brittany, and the Russia will receive all of the Ukraine.
Kentucky floods kill more than 24 people. We are not certain on the actual amount of people on the account of the sheriff can't count too well. Sources of the flooding is coming from one of the local bourbon distilleries. Those that have died from the floods are being called pussies for not handling their liquor.
3 people have been identified from the 8 teeth that they've found in the wreckage. All right. The U.S. is getting ready to release 800,000 doses of the monkeypox vaccine. In related news, my Republican father is getting ready to release 800,000 Facebook posts about it.
Reports from the Chongqing Zoo in Hong Kong say that the world's oldest giant male panda in captivity was euthanized 2 weeks ago at the age of 35. Nothing was wrong with him. The zookeepers were just pretty hungry.
We're trying not to do so many Asian jokes on the show, but they're kind of fun, and that's on us. A killer whale at SeaWorld bit off a swimmer's penis and then drowned him into the water. Hey, talk about a shrimp dick.
That's the one?
That's the one.
All right, fine. New Jersey suffered 5 consecutive days of over 100 degrees last week, causing the state to officially pass India as being the worst smelling place in the world.
Former Andrew Cuomo employee was struck by a car and killed this past week after getting out of a lift. Sid Wolf was described by people as a people magnet, but he will be remembered as a 2011 Kia Forte magnet.
An infant died on a highway after falling from the mother's car and striking the vehicle behind them. These Mario Kart weapons are getting pretty brutal these days.
Republican lawmaker Glenn Thomas attended his son's gay wedding after voting against the same-sex marriage just 3 days prior. Thomas claims that, in quotes, he has nothing against same-sex marriage, he just didn't want to pay for a big gay wedding.
California and New York have announced a state of emergency due to the number of outbreaks of the monkeypox virus. The CDC has also issued a warning of a new STD taking over the country, gaydar.
It's not. Speaking of gay, a new drug is sweeping the streets and is popular amongst the gay community, pink cocaine. Pink coke is a combination of cocaine, molly, and crystal meth. The name was going to be gay coke, but apparently that was already taken by Pepsi.
NASA satellite images show how much Lake Austin has receded since 2000. Before that, everyone was just wondering why they couldn't make it to the water from the tree swing.
A Lithuanian man set a Guinness World Record this past week after spending the most amount of time in a tub of ice. When he took his photo for the book, he continuously reassured everyone that it's normally way bigger. It's just really cold in there. Trust me.
New studies show that ancient Europeans were lactose intolerant but still drank milk anyway, proving once and for all that scientists get paid way too much money. What do we need to know that for? What does that change in your lives? Okay.
Also breaking news, Wall has vanished here in the club, and we don't know what that's about. But also a bus driver found blacked out behind the wheel says he didn't know that his gummy snacks had in fact included tons of THC. In quotes, he said, "I'm sorry, officer, I didn't know these super ego death 1,000 milligram cannabis-infused gummies would get me high."
In an effort to bridge the gender gap, the Navy has announced an all-female special operations unit, SEAL Team Chicks. They will specialize in combat search and rescue missions for top-secret kitchen appliances.
All right, those are the headlines, everybody.